Always remember, don't drink and drive, don't drink and text your ex, and don't drink and mess up your friend's house, 'cause that's a bad scene. Pay no attention to my hair, okay? There's nothing I can do about it. Hi, it's time to drink. Let's drink. Today I've got a treat for you. I hope I have a treat for you. It might be a treat for me. It might not be a treat for me, but I went to my local ABC, and to my shock and pleasure, they actually had enough apple whiskeys for me to do an entire apple whiskey taste test. So what I'm going to do is give them all a little taste, see what I think, and then I've got some old apple cider. And if I hate all of them, I have my Sleepy Fox apple pie moonshine to fall back on to make myself a drink. And yeah, please don't pay any attention to my hair because I didn't put any leave-in conditioner in, and this is what happens. So, what's my lineup today? Today I've got some Jim Beam apple. I've got Bird Dog apple. And I have no expectations on any of these, by the way. I don't have a favorite. I have no concept. This is Jack Daniel's Tennessee apple. Sorry, I'm blind. I've got Evan Williams apple. And finally, Crown Royal apple, which I imagine is probably going to be pretty good because Crown Royal is pretty good. So we're going to give it a go. And in no particular order, I'll just go the way I was going. I'll try the Jim Beam first and see what happens. Oh, that smells really good. That smells like, it smells like a candy apple. This could be good. That tastes really good. That's super sweet for one thing, which I wasn't really expecting. I was expecting it to be much stronger than that. But it's definitely got that kind of, oh, it's like a juicy, like a Macintosh flavor. And it feels like my mouth is watering. Like I just bit into a really juicy, fresh, crisp apple. That's a good one. I'm pleased so far. Hey, who thought the first one was going to be good, right? So now we're going to go with Bird Dog apple. I've never heard of this. So it's got a dog on the label. How bad could it be, right? It could be pretty bad. This does not smell as good. Oh, I'm getting very little apple and a whole lot of booze off of this. Yeah, it smells. Is this a rye whiskey? Or is this a bourbon? It smells really potent. If you had no alternatives, you could drink it. Wow, now I know why this costs like 99 cents. I'm sorry, Bird Dog people. I really, you got a dog on your label, and I really wanted to feel more positive about this, but that has a really funky back of your tongue flavor. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what that is. It's definitely like you can taste the mash. There's not a whole lot of apple there. It's like you ever bite into an apple that's on the verge of going bad? That's kind of what that tasted like. So, let's try Jack Daniel's apple. I'm not much on Jack Daniel's, I have to tell you. I used to be able to drink it a lot more expeditiously than I can now. This one smells slightly better than the Bird Dog. It's a little applier, but still has a very overwhelming Jack smell to me. Maybe I'm just sensitive. That actually tastes like bananas. I'm sorry, how the hell does that taste like bananas? Okay, it tastes like a really black banana smells. That's what that tastes like. That's gross. Oh my God. I'm not even gonna, ew, no, sorry. Ah. We're just gonna go straight into the Evan Williams and hope this is a little bit better. So far, Jim Beam is blowing it out of the water compared to those other two. And so far, Bird Dog is way better than the Jack. So, Evan Williams, a nice, almost floral apple. Apple blossom. I'm going to say not as good as the Jim Beam, but it's close. It's almost got like a caramel taste to it, like a caramel apple. That is not bad. Not bad at all. If I didn't have the Jim Beam, this would absolutely work for me. So I got two contenders. Finally, let's go with the old Crown Royal apple. Like I say, I was surprised to see so many apple whiskeys in sample sizes. Because, I mean, who wants to buy like a whole bottle of that? Especially if I bought a whole bottle of Jack, which is not cheap. I'd have been mad because I'm not drinking it. I'll see if I can force that off on somebody. I can't open it. Come on. That's what grinding all week will do for you. And when I say grinding, I mean literally grinding. With a grinder and a rotary file. Come on, this is retarded. Excuse me, I'm not supposed to say that. I know this is dumb. Man, I was feeling impotent. It doesn't have much apple smell. A little bit. Again, almost floral. Not a whole lot of overwhelming whiskey smell, though. It's not horrible, but you get a lot more apple smell than you get apple flavor with this. It's just mostly just whiskey. And it's a nice whiskey, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking it. But if I want to drink an apple whiskey, that's probably not going to be my choice. So, our number one here, I'm not even going to go with the Sleepy Fox. I'll make that its whole own episode at some point. That's really good, by the way. Number one is Jim Beam apple. Really, really good. Number two, Evan Williams apple. Also, right up there. Number three, going to be Crown Royal. Number four, but it's way back, is Bird Dog. And I'd say it's a dark horse, only it got scratched at the gate at post. It's a Jack Daniel's apple. Just don't do it to yourself. So, what I'm going to do now is I'll go ahead and take my lovely Jim Beam apple, make myself a little drink with it and drink with you. I did actually come up with a drink this morning while I was doing my spring cleaning, and the house is so clean now. It makes me feel really happy. That I'm going to do a completely separate episode for, but I wanted to get this taste test going because I was really interested. I was stoked about it when I was in the ABC store, but it will involve Pink Whitney. And I think there were so many pink lemonade vodkas out there. That might be a taste test all on its own too. But I've had the Pink Whitney, so that's what I went with. Anyway, that's a different episode. So we'll just throw in our apple cider here. And if you're going to make a drink, use apple cider. Don't use apple juice. It's not the same. You know that. So here's mud in your eye. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, that's even better. Wait. I mean, it's almost lemony. It's so fresh and bright. And of course, part of that is going to be the apple cider because I like this Country Acres apple cider. It's really good. But that and the Jim Beam, they hit on a winner with this flavor. I have to tell you, Jim Beam, has impressed the hell out of me. And I wouldn't normally say, yes, I'm going to drink some Jim Beam. But when it comes to apple flavor, yes, I will drink me some Jim Beam. While I'm enjoying this really lovely beverage, I'm going to tell you a story about how I'm getting old and senile. You ready? So today's my niece's birthday. Happy birthday, kiddo. And happy birthday. So I sent her a gift, and then I got a card, and I got a gift card to put in the card. And I was like all organized about doing this, okay, because she's in college, so it wasn't like her normal address. I had to get the address to send it to and all this. So I had a Sharpie, I had the envelope, all this stuff. When I went to the store, got the gift card, and I'm in the car, and I write everything out, and I put everything in the big padded envelope, and I went, I forgot the little gift receipt, that goes with the card so that you know that it's activated. And so I made that go in there, and I sealed it up, and I waited in line at the post office, and I mailed it off. I'm like, yes, got it done, right? And she'll get it in time for her birthday. And when I got home, I went to take papers and stuff out of the car and the bag that everything had come in, and there was the gift card just sitting there. So I put the receipt in, but not the actual gift card. And I'm like, I'm sure she's going to think that's a hell of a gift, right? So I had to get another, just a blank note card and put the gift card in that and send that as well. And the funny thing is, she got the big padded envelope, but she didn't get the actual gift card yet. And when I talked to her, actually, my mother had talked to her first, but she thought that she lost the gift card because it wasn't in there. Oh God, I'm getting old. This is terrible. So that's my old and senile story. But other than that, all I do is work and clean, eat and sleep, and drink. I need to get a little more drinking in. Other than telling you this tastes like a candy apple, and it's definitely got notes of Macintosh apple, because different apples have different tastes, but maybe it's even got a little Honeycrisp in there. I mean, they came up with a really, really excellent apple flavor. I would very seriously recommend this. I'm not drunk, I swear to you. I can't talk because I had 4 hours sleep and I've been cleaning for 8 hours, so I'm tired. But maybe this will help. Yeah, so I wanted to come up with a drink that I wanted to call Bad Decisions. But to make a drink that I would call Bad Decisions, I feel like I'd really have to include tequila. And we know that I don't like to drink tequila anymore. So I decided I would come up with one called the Slippery Slope instead. And I did come up with a really good one involving the Pink Whitney that I'm going to call the Slippery Slope. And so that'll probably be my next episode. So there's a little teaser for you. I may have another one of these after I sign off here, because this is really delicious. So again, apple whiskey taste test, Jim Beam apple, numero uno, Evan Williams apple, runner up. The rest of them. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Drinking Alone with Christina. I hope you have drunk along with me, and whether it's apple whiskey or not. Let me know what you're drinking. Let me know if you like this or if you hate it. You think I have terrible taste. I'm not looking for negative criticism, but I mean, I do want to interact with you, so please leave a comment if you are so inclined, and please like, share, and subscribe if you will, because I want to share the love with everybody. So until next time, take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you later.